Hello and welcome to Supercar. I bought the all-new 2025 Dacia Duster thinking I had just made the smartest SUV purchase of the year. On paper, it checked all the right boxes: budget-friendly, hybrid powertrain, rugged looks, and a reputation for practicality. But what happened next? No one prepared me for. You think you know what you're getting until it's parked in your driveway. Let's start with the initial excitement. That first day with the Duster felt like a win. The exterior design is sharp, tough stance, new grille, full LED lights. It looked like a more expensive SUV. I remember proudly showing it to friends, telling them how I paid far less than they did for their flashy cars. But that feeling didn't last long. By the end of the first week, I started noticing little things. The infotainment screen froze on a cold morning. I brushed it off. But the next day the backup camera refused to activate, leaving me blind in a tight parking spot. Then came the lane assist randomly pulling me toward the curb, not away from it. That's when I realized this wasn't a one-off glitch. This was a pattern. Is saving money really worth risking your daily peace of mind? Next came the interior reality check. The moment I truly sat still in the Duster and listened, it hit me. Hard plastic everywhere. The seat fabric already had a wrinkle from my first road trip. The steering wheel felt hollow, and when I leaned against the center armrest, it creaked. There's something about driving a car that constantly reminds you it's, well, cheap, and unfortunately the Duster does that every single day. Still, I thought, it's what's under the hood that matters, right? Well, the hybrid engine was supposed to be a game-changer. It's marketed as economical, silent in the city, and smartly engineered. But here's the shocking part. I was barely getting 34 miles per gallon on mixed routes. That's actually lower than my old petrol-only Duster from 2019. And when I pushed the engine uphill or needed to overtake, the hybrid system lagged. The delay between pressing the pedal and actual acceleration made highway driving, honestly, pretty stressful. Once I almost misjudged a lane change because the car simply didn't respond in time. I expected efficiency. What I got instead was hesitation. Every time I filled the tank, I asked myself, what exactly did I upgrade to? Let's talk about driving feel and ride comfort. On smooth roads, the Duster feels fine, but Europe isn't made of glass-smooth tarmac. Take it through rural roads or cracked city streets, and the suspension tells you it's struggling. You feel every pothole. Not a firm, sporty ride, just unfiltered stiffness. And cabin insulation? Practically non-existent. Engine noise, road hum, wind whistle, everything finds its way inside. On long trips, even music can't drown it out. But there's more. One of the biggest regrets? The after-sales service and support. I reported the lane assist issue. They kept the car for 2 days and returned it saying, no fault found. The touchscreen lag? We'll wait for a software update. The brake vibration I mentioned? Normal wear-in, they claimed. These aren't isolated incidents. I found forums filled with other Duster owners sharing the same frustrations. Then there's resale value. You'd think with all the hype around the new model, the value would hold. Wrong. Just 3 months in, I tried checking trade-in prices. The depreciation? Nearly 25%. That's not a gentle curve, that's a financial cliff. And dealers weren't shy about telling me why. The market is flooded, one told me. Too many people are trading it in early. That should have been a red flag from the beginning. In just a few weeks, the car I thought I could rely on became, well, an unwanted burden. But, maybe the biggest issue is actually psychological. Every time I walk to the car, there's this part of me that just kind of dreads driving it. I really shouldn't feel that way. A new car should bring confidence, joy, reliability. Instead, I find myself double-checking whether the system will bug out again, or whether today will be the day something new fails. So, would I buy the 2025 Duster again? Absolutely not. If you're watching this video and thinking about it, stop, take your time, read forums, talk to current owners, Don't fall for the marketing shine like I did. Don't make the mistake of thinking the price justifies the compromises. Because those compromises, they show up every single day. In little frustrations, in that sinking feeling of disappointment. It's not about one big flaw. It's about dozens of small ones that quietly eat away at your experience until you're left wondering why you didn't just walk away in the first place. Thanks for watching Supercar. I shared my experience not out of anger but out of honesty, so you don't repeat my mistake. Sometimes the smartest decision isn't about saving money. It's about choosing value, and trust me, that's not always the same thing. Stay smart, stay informed, and choose wisely.